Hello, everyone. Today we're embarking on a journey through time, evolution, and the very fabric of reality. We're exploring a groundbreaking concept that challenges our understanding of how the universe works. And it all starts with a book titled The Presence of the Past, Morphic Resonance and the Habits of Nature by Rupert Sheldrake. Now I know what you're thinking. Another book about evolution? Haven't we heard it all before? But trust me, this is different. This book isn't just about the evolution of life on Earth. It's about an evolutionary vision of reality at every level, from subatomic particles to entire galaxies. It's a radical shift from the old mechanistic view of the universe to a new, dynamic, and evolving cosmos. Let's start with the basics. The book begins by examining the dual vision of the world we inherited from 19th century science. On one hand, we have the great evolutionary process on Earth, and on the other, the physical eternity of a mechanistic universe. This dual perspective suggests that life evolved within a physical eternity, but it didn't change the fundamental realities of the universe. The total amount of matter and energy would remain the same, and so would the laws of nature. But here's where it gets interesting. The book argues that this conventional worldview is being transcended. What's emerging is an evolutionary vision of reality at every level. This means that not only do living organisms evolve, but so do the fundamental principles that govern them. The universe itself is evolving, and so are the laws of nature. Think about it. The mechanical universe we inherited from 19th century physics was eternal, a vast machine governed by unchanging laws. But the 20th century revolutions in physics, like relativity and quantum mechanics, have transformed this view. The world machine of matter in motion has become a cosmic system of fields and energy. The vacuum is no longer empty. It's a seething ocean of energy, producing and absorbing particles all the time. This new perspective has profound implications. For instance, the idea that the universe began in a primordial explosion some 15 billion years ago and has been evolving ever since challenges the notion of a static, unchanging cosmos. The inflationary model suggests that the universe had a brief period of extraordinarily rapid expansion, during which all matter and energy were created. This is a far cry from the old idea of a universe that was always the same. But what about the laws of nature? Do they evolve too? The book delves into this question, exploring the possibility that the laws of nature are not eternal, but have evolved along with the universe. This is a radical idea, but it's supported by the fact that the laws of nature are not material things. They are not made of matter or energy. They are more like habits that have developed over time. Consider the analogy of human laws. They are not fixed and unchanging. They develop and evolve as societies change. Similarly, the laws of nature might be more like natural common law, evolving as the universe grows and develops. This idea challenges the assumption that the laws of nature are transcendent and unchanging. The book also explores the concept of morphic fields, which are non-material regions of influence that organize and shape the development of organisms. These fields are not fixed. They evolve and are influenced by what has happened before. This is the hypothesis of formative causation, which suggests that the structure of these fields depends on the forms of previous similar organisms. This concept is not limited to biology. It extends to the formation of molecules and crystals, the development of instincts, and even the evolution of human societies and cultures. The idea is that these fields contain a kind of memory, maintained by morphic resonance, which influences the development of subsequent similar systems. For example, the book discusses the phenomenon of genetic assimilation, where acquired characteristics become inherited over time. This process can be explained by the cumulative effects of morphic resonance, where the more often a particular pattern of development occurs, the more probable it becomes. The book also challenges the conventional view of memory, suggesting that memories are not stored inside the brain, but depend on morphic resonance from the organism's own past. This idea is supported by the fact that memories can survive substantial brain damage, suggesting that they are not dependent on specific memory traces within the brain. The implications of this new worldview are vast. It suggests that our understanding of learning, memory, and even consciousness needs to be reevaluated. It opens up the possibility that our minds are not confined to our brains, but extend beyond them, influenced by morphic fields that connect us to the past and the future. In the realm of human learning, the book explores the idea that our acquisition of skills and knowledge is facilitated by morphic resonance from those who have learned them before. This could explain why learning often becomes easier over time, as more people learn the same things. The book also delves into the social and cultural implications of morphic fields, suggesting that they underlie the patterns of organization and tradition that shape human societies. This includes the transmission of cultural heritage, the influence of tradition, and the evolution of social and cultural norms. In conclusion, the presence of the past challenges us to rethink our understanding of reality. It invites us to consider a world where memory is inherent in nature, where habits build up as evolution goes on, and where the universe is not a static, unchanging machine, but a dynamic, evolving organism. So what do you think? Is the universe governed by eternal laws, or is memory inherent in nature? Are we living in a world that is evolving, with habits and memories that shape its future? These are the questions that the presence of the past asks, and they are questions that could change the way we see the world. This has been a BrightLearn video from BrightLearn.ai on the book, The Presence of the Past, Morphic Resonance and the Habits of Nature by Rupert Sheldrake. Visit BrightLearn.ai for more fascinating videos like this one, and visit naturalnews.com for full editorial coverage and breaking news on critical stories that keep you informed and aware of what's really going on.